Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name is Vicky and this is Vicky Thinks, and today is Spooky Savings. And this is a channel where we use mini challenges, tiny challenges, group plays, collaborations, and sometimes even scratches to try to save for our goals, whether if it's for emergency savings, vacation savings, for your bills, 1 month ahead, whatever it may be. But we use challenges to make it fun and to motivate us to save for our goals. And yeah, so if you like that kind of stuff, please make sure to go over and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to go the extra mile, please go ahead and go over to the bell and hit the all button. That way you get notified every single time I upload. So if you guys didn't know, I also have a giveaway going on. Make sure to go over to my Friday's Fun Friday Savings video that I uploaded on Friday. Friday, how many times can I say Friday? And go over there and look at the rules. I do have a giveaway. I will be choosing a winner on Thursday, and I will announce it on my Friday's video. So make sure, if you want to enter, if you want to win a couple of challenges, please go over there and check it out. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into my savings. Yay! You guys, I had to put it in here. This is what I got from my friend. I know maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Saw it in one of my videos and in one of my shorts. My friend Courtney sent over a happy mail and she sent me all of these goodies. She sent me the why am I blanking out? Dashboard. And she sent me her boo box. I was so excited and so happy that I received it. And this little keychain came along with it. The little pin is actually already added to my purse. Oh my goodness, this is so freaking cute. How adorable is it? I low-key want to take it out of this and add it to my keys, but my keys have my 9 3/4 keychain, and I have little Harry Potter hangy thingies on there. So how cute is this? It's so adorable, so pretty. So I actually was struggling with change. So hopefully I can make this work because I did not have change for this 20. So we'll see how this goes. So I have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. We have $35 to play with today. And we're going to follow. Remember how I had a rainbow? Well, she gifted me the little ghost in the little boot box, so we're actually gonna follow the ghost now. And also, these dashboards are from my shop. How cute are they? I don't currently have this size in my shop. I do have the A6. This is the A5. How cute are they? I didn't want to add, like, you know how I usually add like something so you can write down the whatever name on it, but I kind of wanted to keep it this way. I thought they were cuter. I don't know, I'm crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right back here. I need a scratcher. Let's use this one right here. Let's go ahead and choose, let's just go continue on with the journey. Ooh, awesome. Such a friendly number. That is a 2. Yay. So let's go ahead and add $2 to this one. Do I have enough? No. That is literally $28. So no, I can't switch it. Next one here is from Bookish Mama. Oh, actually, let me take off the little ghosty. Next is Bookish Mama Budgets, and let's go ahead 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, but let's go ahead and add $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh my goodness, am I gonna have enough ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me go ahead and mark 3 of these. Let me use this red one. So 2, 4, and 6, because each little potion bottle is $2. Let me go ahead and just leave it as is right here. So now we have 6, 7, 8. So we have $28, and this is a save 32. So maybe we'll be able to come back and do this one, maybe. And this is my catch haul from What's Popping Sunshine. Let's leave it at that. Let's go ahead and go back all the way to the front. This is from Budget with Amanda, and it is her movie Mayhem. And she doesn't have a podcast with the 4 Dead Losers. Please go over to her channel. She explains it a little bit better than I do. And today's movie is Child's Play, aka Chucky. It was released In 1988, you guys, this is one of my favorite horror movies ever. This, The Exorcist, Nightmare on Elm Street are my top tier favorite movies. I think this movie is a core movie of horror movies. I think it's one of the staples, ones that you must watch. I feel like everybody knows this. Every and their mama know this movie. This movie was such a core memory for me, honestly. I know it's so weird to have a horror movie as a core memory, but this movie was probably one of my top tier, or is one of my top tier movies. It is pretty old. I mean, hence 1988. I was literally 3 years old probably when this movie came out, because I was born in 1985, for those of you that don't know. So this movie right here, I remember watching this from like so little, and I still watch it. My kids have watched it. Some of you guys are like, oh my gosh, you're showing horror movies to your kids. Yes I do. Obviously I don't show them like the very gory sexual ones. No, I show them the ones that are, yes, pretty scary to some people, but I like, sharing what I like. I also make sure that they don't see any, anything graphic. I keep those movies away from them, but I do like for example, The Exorcist, you really don't see that much graphic stuff in there. It is creepy. I don't think they've seen that movie, actually, now that I think about it, but they have seen the Chucky movies. They've seen this other movie called Dolly, which is probably in my list as well. Dolly Dearest. I thought she was the original Chucky girlfriend in my mind. But Child's Play. Let's go back to Child's Play. So it starts out with Andy. Andy and his mom is a single mom, and she, works all like this job nonstop, and she's trying to work hard to provide for herself and for her child. And Andy is like this little brat who wants this doll, and apparently this doll, was the it doll for the year, and it was like around Christmas time, and it was his birthday, and he wanted, and apparently the doll was sold out everywhere she could possibly think of, and they were stupid expensive. And she has a friend, right? So this friend, first of all, the mom has to work late, and the friend offers to watch Andy while she works. So while she was at work, well, actually, I don't know where Andy is. Maybe he's at school. I don't know. The fact is that the mom's at work. The friend comes up and she's like, oh my God, I found this guy. He's selling one of those dolls. So it was like a homeless person, I guess, selling a doll, I'm assuming, because at the beginning of all this story, there was a chase of this criminal, Charles Lee Ray. That's his name, Charles Lee Ray. He was being chased. I don't remember exactly what his crime was, but I know he was a really bad story, and he was involved with so many things. Like he was involved with this witchcraft man, but that's like a story for like the second movie. But the fact is that he was a criminal, right? So the cops were after him, and then he ends up like in this toy store. And this toy store, they have like an altercation in the movie, or in the toy store, I'm sorry. They have an altercation, he gets shot, and he had learned some things from this, I guess, warlock kind of guy, or like a witch man, or whatever you want to call him. He was a voodoo practitioner, and he had taught him some things to like move his soul from his body to the doll. So when he was, about to die in the toy store, when he was fighting with the police, he chooses to move his soul into the doll. So, he does this ritual, and then somehow he gets hit by lightning. And when that happens, his soul transfers to the doll, beknownst to nobody. So he dies, apparently, but he's truly living inside this doll. So back forward to what I was talking about, when the mom's working at the store and the friend's like, hey, I saw this guy, he has a doll, you know where this is going. So they go out into the alley. They purchased the doll from the disgusting man who was trying to get other things. And so like she's like, oh my gosh, this is what Andy wanted. Because before all of this, Charles Lee Ray dies, transfers his soul to the doll, and then between that time, Andy, it's his birthday. So her mom or his mom buys him like clothes. And what kid wants clothes? So he's like extremely disappointed. And then she got him like this little child's play tool set that goes with the doll, but not the doll. So Andy's like, I wanted a good guy doll. Like, you know, a kid wants the cool things. And the mom's like, I know, I didn't have enough time, I didn't have enough money, blah 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 blah, I couldn't get it. So, you know, forward, the mom finds the guy, purchases the doll, and then she comes home and shows Andy, look what I got you. So he's all excited, tears it apart, and they take it out of the box. My favorite scene, and I have it engraved in my memory. I can literally recite this movie back to back to back. Anytime I put it, I almost know every single line that goes in this movie. That's how many times I've seen this movie. My little guy has seen this movie. He likes it. And so he takes out the doll, and then Andy's like, hi, I'm Andy. What's your name? And then obviously Chucky responds, hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi ho, ha ha ha. And then that's where it all begins, friends. That's where it all begins. I love this movie, you guys. Can you tell that I love this movie? So, you know, this whole time Andy's playing with a doll, and like so many things start to happen. You know, he's playing with it. Charles Lee Ray is inside this doll. So this doll is telling Andy to do things that he's not supposed to. So that one time that the friend goes over to watch Andy, she goes over there, she's watching because the mom has to work late. So the friend is like, tells Andy, hey, go brush your teeth, it's time for bed. So he goes off and does what his I guess you could call her his aunt, but it's not his aunt, it's just his mom's friend. But he calls her Aunt Maggie. So Aunt Maggie tells him, hey, go wash up, it's time for bed. So he does, he goes over there, puts his PJs on, he's brushing his teeth, blah blah blah. So, you know, she takes the doll with Andy and puts him in the room while he's changing. And then, you know, she goes back to the kitchen to, you know, I guess clean up whatever they were doing. And while she's putting dishes away, the TV pops on super loud. So she gets jump scared and turns around. And what do you know? Chucky's sitting on the couch. And then she's like, what the hell? Who put him here? So she automatically thinks it's Andy, the one that put the doll there. And then she goes over there, kind of scolds Andy for like, hey, I told you it was bedtime. I told you not to go over there. And then he's like, well, he wanted to watch the news, and that's why he went over there. But she's like, you can't be lying, blah, blah, blah. So he pretty much gets in trouble because of Chucky's fault. Why am I telling you scene by scene? The point is, Chucky's evil. I don't want to tell you the story if you haven't seen it, but I doubt any of you have not seen it. This movie is so good, in my opinion. It's so freaking good. It keeps you, I guess, hooked on to see what happens. You know, this doll ends up doing, turns out, let me actually forward in this one scene, or actually it's not even in this one scene, it's like way past. Turns out that he didn't even have any batteries on. The mom finds out because she comes home, because, you know, all of this is happening. So Andy actually ends up getting put, I forget. It's many times since I've seen this movie, because like I've seen all of the movies and sometimes they get crossed. So I know Andy gets put, he's somewhere when the mom comes home and there's nobody there. So she's there by herself with the doll. And then she's trying to talk to the doll, trying to figure out what's up with the doll. Turns out the doll never had batteries. Why? Of course, because Charles Lee Ray's soul is in the doll. Therefore, he needs no batteries to be alive. So, so she's like, talk to me, damn it, and like slaps the doll. And then he comes back alive and like tries to kill her, and she like throws him across the living room. Oh my goodness, the best movie. You need to watch it, okay? You need to watch it. I can't tell you the whole story because otherwise I'll be here for hours. I will try to tell you scene by scene by scene, and that's not okay. So that's when she finds out Chucky's alive, and you know, obviously tries to attack her. So eventually she kind of like, he runs out of the house, so she runs to the detective, tells the detective, hey, the doll's alive. And then the detective's like, girl, you want something. What's wrong with you? So, you know, eventually he believes her, comes back, and they fight the doll. And one of my other favorite scenes is when he's all burned up, because there was a lot of fighting, okay? Fighting, burning, a lot of happened. Or when they actually throw him in the fireplace, because at some point they throw him in the fireplace to try to kill him. And then he's standing there, he's like, Andy, but I'm your friend to the end, remember? And then Andy turns on the little match and he's like, this is the end, friend, and throws the little match, and Chucky burns. So they think he's dead, but he's not. So, you know, I don't want to tell you what, you know, all of the details, but I love that scene when Chucky's like trying to get at his little conscience, and he's just so badass, and he like lights up the little match and he's like, this is the end, friend, and throws a little match. I thought that was so freaking badass for the little guy. Obviously, you guys already know I'm gonna give it a 5-star, but I'm gonna do that at the end. Let me actually go ahead and roll before I forget, because you guys know I like to yap. So for this one, we are saving $1. How sad. $1. Well, you know what? Chucky deserves more than $1. Wow. Wow. Let's do a 6-sided dice. Well, it said 6. And let's go ahead and roll for it as well. Apparently it wants to be $1. Okay, so it. Not 2017, not the 2019. No, not those movies. Original It. Original It truly kind of scared me, honestly, because I always feel iffy about clowns, because you don't know who truly is behind the clown face. Not only that, is because in real life there was a real clown killer. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? Gazy. True clown, child's clown party guy, was kidnapping and killing children and people. So when Pennywise came out, hello, horror. I'm not sure if I'm still scared of clowns. They still make me nervous. Not necessarily scared, but they still make me nervous. I don't like clowns. I don't trust clowns. So Pennywise, or It, of course, hello, Stephen King story. It all came from one of his books. So he creates this story. There is a clown who is possessed by a demon. I'm not gonna rant because I can feel it. I want to talk about it forever, but I'm a shorten it, okay? I'm a shorten it. So, there's this, like, a whole bunch of kids in this town who are like outcasts. Nobody likes them, but they become friends, and they're a group of friends, right? There are a couple of outcasts who happen to be friends. So they're out in this town. A lot of creepy stuff starts happening. People start seeing things, or mainly kids. And this clown is so creepy to them. It turns out that this clown was actually a 200-year-old, I guess, clown. They happen to find like an old picture of this clown that was, you know, alive and doing creepy crap from like a long time ago, because they find pictures of him, and that same picture that they find actually kind of sort of comes to life and like creeps them out also. And this clown is literally terrorizing these kids. So, you know, they get terrorized by this clown. You guys know the infamous scene where the little kid with the yellow outfit, the little raincoat, gets taken away by Pennywise through the, what is it called? Through the, where the water goes. I forget what it's called. So like, you know, all of this creepy stuff happens. They grow up and they made a promise to each other. They would come back and they would try to end the story, like, you know, put an end to it, put an end to Pennywise. So obviously the second part comes back, and they come back as adults and they go after Pennywise. Now obviously all of this horrific stuff happens, all of this creepy stuff. Mainly his main, I guess, ground is like the drainage, because he comes out of like their shower drainage through the, I guess it's called a drain, like on the streets. and he pretty much pops up anywhere and everywhere that he can to try to terrorize these people. You guys need to watch it. It is a pretty creepy story in my opinion, because I tend to kind of connect it with Gazy. That's why it to me is really scary, because Gazy was a true, like a real life person who played a clown, who went to kids' parties and, you know, killed people. So I think that's why, like, I make the connection between it and Gazy, and it makes it really creepy for me. I really like this story. You guys already know that my favorite type of stories is the stories that could be possible or based on real life stories. That's what truly scares me, and I like that combination, because any other horror movie out there, I'll enjoy it, but it won't scare me to the point where, like, I'll stay up at late at night and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared that I can't go to sleep. Like, that won't happen. It did that to me because, you know, older, when I was younger, it was just creepy, okay, because scary. But when I was older, it scared me a little bit more because of that connection that I made when I was older. But anyway, so that's enough of that. I need to stop yapping because I've been yapping forever. So that is it. So I'm gonna go ahead and rate both of them. Of course, they're both gonna get 5 stars, because one is a classic and I freaking love it and I watch it way too many times, and the other one because it truly scared me to my core. So that is it for this one, because otherwise I'll sit here and it'll be like 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, I hadn't even put my monies away. So we're putting $7 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Literally 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh no. I only have a $20 left. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I have no change. Oh my goodness. Hopefully. No. And then Veronica for sure doesn't have that much. I need to figure out how to make some change. I'll be right back. Okay, boy, did I struggle to get that change. Okay, so we're back. So we are now with my friend Veronica from Weekly Budgets. Let's go ahead and roll and do a 6-sided dice. I take that back. Let's do a 4-sided dice so we can do 2 rolls. So that is a 4. Oh wow, I don't like that. That's too thick. Let's do this one. So 4 plus 2. So that is 2. Let's do $6 going into this challenge. And let's see if we can come back. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. This one is mine, and it is a scratcher. Let's see how much we have on this one. Oh my goodness, let's move you somehow this way. Why do I feel so unorganized today? Let's do it this way. Okay, let's go ahead and scratch this one right here. That is a 5. Let's do one more. Oh my goodness, that is $10. That's not what I meant to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. $10 already. What is wrong with me? Okay. So now in my challenge, I have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. $33 in my challenge will save me a total of 70. So we still have a long way to go before this one's so let me just go ahead and, you know, put it away, because I know for a fact we won't have. Oh my goodness, my envelopes are getting so dirty and I don't like that, because this stuff sticks like there's no tomorrow, and it stains your envelopes too. I'll go ahead and clean that up another time. So we only have a total of $4 left. Oh my freaking goodness. Wait, I need to add. Oh, I didn't put this one back. Let me go ahead and put it back. Okay, so we are going to Hate K. I cannot risk it with Hate K, because KK, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do this one right here from Bookish Mama Budgets, and let's just go ahead and add the last $4 so we can go ahead and complete this one. Yay! We completed one! Woohoo! So it should be a total of $32. So we have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, $32. Yay! We completed one, you guys. I'm so excited. It's been a minute since we completed one from here. So let me see. What am I going to add in here? Let's add this one for my friend Courtney from Doodle Dollars. I will go ahead and switch the name card on here. The name on there. And this one is going towards, did I write down? It's going down towards birthday. But low-key, I want to switch it and add it to Halloween. Because I want to make sure I have enough money. I told you guys for that animatronic one. Let me go ahead and flip it over so I know that I need to switch the name. And let's go ahead and go right here. Once again, we'll be starting with Vicky budgets next week. Sad that we didn't go through my binder. Well, I mean, I guess you could say we went through it one time. So that is good because we ended up in the same spot that we started. So yay, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking to the end. I greatly appreciate it. Remember to go back to my Friday Fun Day Savings video. I do have a giveaway going on there. Make sure to watch. And if you would like to enter, make sure to enter. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!